Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is with a brand new video for you guys today. Which you're feeling good, smelling good. Your boy is back with a review with you guys today. I'm gonna be doing a review before I hop into the shower of Kika Nazareth. She came out. We scoured the ends of the universe if we can get some fodder to get her done because we have no fodder. But we were able to get it done. We were able to make sacrifices and get her into the squads. The squads gonna be looking like with Kika. You can see what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but let's go into her stats and go ahead and get right into some gameplay so we don't have to spend too much time doing the intro. 5-star 4-star. She can play left mid, left striker, center mid, and left wing. Her stats look very, very, very good with the 90 pace, 88 shooting, 88 passing, 90 dribbling, defense non-existent, then okay physical, not great, but okay. The pace split could be better when it comes to the fact that the agility isn't very close to her pace. I say this all the time. You want your players to have agility that's in the same ballpark of their pace because it makes them feel fast in game consistently. They'll still feel fast in like certain bursts, but they'll feel quick in game, both responsive wise, dribbling wise, and just speed wise, if their agility stat is closer to their pace stat. And those two, aren't really in the same ballpark enough. Got to engine on her to and just pull out more of that agility, pull out more of that balance, and at the same time get her a little bit more passing and a more speed as well. Attack positioning could be a little bit better. 87 is not great for this time of year for any kind of forward. 91, finishing is pretty solid. Shot power could be better. 85 is not great. Her vision's decent for a winger, but this is someone who IRL plays freaking as a midfielder more so than she does as a forward. Matter of fact, the last game they played in, he scored, I don't know what's gonna be at, but over there. Yeah, be right there. Look at that goal. That's Kika's goal in the last game. So anyways, as that clip plays out for y'all, because I'm gonna be talking while it plays out, Kika looks very, very good. Her stats could be, it's a good board for an Evo. She does have finesse shot and she has a chip shot. You kind of want like a low driven or just anything other than chip shot. Incisive pass and tiki-taka, so that's very nice to see. No defending play styles, technical plus, first touch, very good. Quick step and relentless. So play styles aren't bad, but there are some things that I myself would rather have, like a low driven shot, or even if you don't, if you want to give her like just one scoring play style, give me like a ping pass and a rapid. But so roles wise, she has half winger plus winger plus for CM, winger plus as a left mid, so inside forward non-existent for her in the left mid position. That's why we're playing her in a 4-3-3 instead of playing her like a 4-2-3-1, which I would rather do. But again, she doesn't have the roles for. We probably might just still try it anyways. Then she can play false 9++. She can also play as advanced 4+. You know what we could do? I have an idea. She can also play as an inside 4++. So that's her. We'll probably try some games with her as a left winger. But if they can try her out as a striker as a false 9 and see how she plays in that position too. Yeah, let's get into the gameplays with Kika and see if she can cook. Come on, EA, the stagger, please. Oh, what a pass to Kika. You're done playing. Pass it to the left. That's where she was at. She goes inside at the exact time I hit the button pass. Equal the interception. Kika! So many people coagulating in one spot. He does the exact same freaking pass every single freaking time. He runs with Whalen and then do a through ball to Lamine. Kika! I'm just gonna freaking like either go AFK or stop freaking playing, but nope, he's trying his ass off. Right now we're basically just freaking farming stats with Kika. That's why I always say this, that you know the actual number of goals someone scores when it comes to like giving a review doesn't freaking matter. What matters is the build-up play. What matters is how they feel getting to a goal, not the actual goal itself. Because you can sit, you can pass stats in this game, because you know any given game you could be playing against someone who's absolute dog shit. No matter what division you're in, no matter what game mode you're playing. A lot of these games have actual open matchmaking. They just lie to you and tell you that is bracket based or division based. It's not. It's all open matchmaking. It's also all form based. For like rivals, for example, you play two brackets ahead of you and 2 brackets below you. So if you're like, let's say Div 3, you will play people who are in, you know, Div 2 and 1 as well as Div 3. But you also play people who are Div 4 and Div 5. That's how EA tries to, like, you know, actually get you some matchmaking, because the higher divisions you get to, the less amount of player bases is going to be there. Because the average player is a Div 6 player. Oh, come on. Like, why does my players move so stiff, bro? I mean, oh my god, bro. EA, shoot! About to take a shot, EA. Let me take the shot. Take the pin with Kika to see how she does. That's just fine. Because I don't think that the 4-3-3 is really good. Or 4-1-1s. Should be a goal for Kika right there. It's a very good move from her. She got a goal. Should just took a low driven. I'm gonna go low driven right there. She scores. Here we go. Kika ties it up. On. Can't freaking get anything going. I won that last game that we just showed for the review, but I got to disconnect. Like it's a EA is having issues connecting to the servers as it was going through like a whole little cutscene at the end of the game, and now it counts as a DNF instead of a win. I'm so freaking glad that that counts as a DNF and a loss for me. We won that game 3-2, but it counts as a DNF and a quit. DNF and a loss. It counts as a DNF and a loss, even though I won the game. This is why I say you can't take this game freaking serious, because things like that can happen. You know? Things like that can freaking happen. It's fucking stupid, dude. How many freaking off when we even contain, like, we have, it's only 2 gameplays in here. I already don't even freaking want to play the game anymore, because I get a free loss right there in the game I won. In this game, can you win and get punished for it? Vanderman Evo? Of course. Why wouldn't you? Can't spell generic bitch without freaking FC players. You got 3 people pushing 1 person. What a video game. Oh, look at how many people are in a fucking box on defense. I feel like she could have got a good pass off right there. It's just, look at what's around me. I can't freaking do anything when that many people are freaking just surrounding you on defense. This is why they need to remove D-pad freaking defending. It's time to make this game a fun game, like, in general. And the best way to start making this game an actual fun video game is to start getting rid of things like freaking D-pad defending. Like, it's time for 2-man press to just go entirely. Get rid of 2-man press. You gotta get rid of constant pressure. This game, we've had, like, we're trying to get some chances with Kika as a false 9. There's just too much. The defense is just too much. You're just getting, by the time we get the ball to Kika, there's 3 guys surrounding her, and it's just this game's just too ready. It took an hour to get the shot off. It was good from Kika, just couldn't get the shot off to get her an assist in that situation. To be honest, I feel like I should have had a goal there with Kika. Not in the sense of like the save was bad, just the in general like thought process there. There we go. Here comes Vanderman. Yeah, Vanderman's up there with Kika in the midfield defending, and then also gets back on defense fast enough to get involved in that freaking play. It's all sides. That would have been freaking glorious if she was able to get that onside. This is what happens in this game though. She gets that assist on Salma. Nice one, Kika. Speaking of Kika. Just look at the defense right there. That's absolute crazy. Like, there's like 16 dudes all in one spot. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. It's an exaggeration, obviously. But holy shit from Kika, by the way, to maintain that ball in the situation. She almost scores that too. Just someone's in the way. Like that hit someone on the way, and that's how she didn't get a goal. She almost scores that. Kika's freaking crazy, bro. It's getting the goals, it will be pretty, but I'm also looking. You got to look at how they're getting this position that they're getting into. Her dribbling is freaking nuts. And there's that Kika goal. She deserves it.
Kika Nazareth.
Kika! Get that goal against this meta bitch. Know that if you know how to freaking play actual fucking football, but you don't, you're just a generic meta bitch who just relies on what you find on YouTube to freaking get you some success.
Well, I don't think we can argue too much with her first half contribution. How about your assessment?
Well, she kept playing until the whistle, and there's no finer time to score. She's going to be hoping that she can carry that momentum on into the second half.
Well, a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
She just couldn't control the freaking pass. She has first touch too. She should get to control that. can't get through. There's 80 people just blocking the fucking way. There we go, Sydney. Assist for Kika. Nice patience, nice ball movement. That ball just went so much further ahead than it needed to. Another assist for Kika! Alright, outro time. Talk about Kika, about to say the squad. We took Inler out because she was on 0 chem when we made the changes we made for the 4-4-1-1, which, you know, is a meta formation, but we always change it up to be more attacking. For example, we had Shadow Striker on both our inside forward, so inside forward attack. Cafu's on wing back. What's her name? Layla is on balance when it comes to being on fullback. We don't play the defensive version or the box-to-box ball winning version when it comes to the 4-4-1. We play a very, very attacking 4-4-1-1. We have Kika on false 9 attack as well. So Kika showed flashes of brilliance and then showed flashes of it would be a lot nicer if she had more strength. So to go into her stats right now, she has 80 strength. So on the wings, is okay to have 80 strength. Not great, is okay. As a forward, you really want more strength than 80. So I don't like her as much as a striker, but I do like her a lot as a winger. I wish they gave her actual roles for CM other than playmaker, because naturally she is someone who plays as a CM more than she plays as a striker or as a winger. Generally, like in their last game, they played a 4-1-4-1-4. 4-1-4-1. So they played in the last game. Sarah Jordan was the DM. Kika was the left CM in that formation, and she had, like, what, I think 2 goals that game. She had assists as well. So that's what, you know, naturally she would be better at, is that CM spot. We didn't play her there because, you know, I don't want the video to be too long. But in future videos, that's where you're going to see her. The gauntlet is going to be on Monday. So we're going to put her into the Barcelona Pass Practice squad, use her in the gauntlet, probably as a playmaker. CM and a 4-1-4-1. So you'll see more of her, obviously, because this is Kika. And I do feel like there's certain players who I'm a fan of who I tend to get the short end of the stick when it comes to usage. I've been using Kika for 3 years, but she doesn't get used as much as other players. Like, I'll use her here and there throughout these 3 years, but not using her consistently like I use, you know, like a Rose Lavelle who's over here, or like I use, you know, a Dini or anyone like that, or Sophia Wilson. We don't use her a lot throughout the time of playing FC, but she's really good. The other thing I would say is that she's an 88 rated card, and 88s will probably be able to get season pass evos towards the end of it. And then, you know, next promo or promo after the next, 80s will probably fit into evos. And now you're thinking about, okay, what evos can I give this card to improve her? Okay, if I want to play her as a CM, then I kind of want some defense, kind of a little bit more physical. If I'm playing her as an attacker, or then I kind of want a little bit more pace, still want more physical, but also want more shooting, because 88 is great now, but, you know, you start to kind of want to start getting your stats on your cards into the 90s, while also maintaining that they don't go into 90 overall in general. But at this time of the year, you do want to start seeing more and more of your player stats hit those 90 digits when it comes to their actual stats, because we are getting to that point where most people are going to start on the teams where majority of their squad is hitting 90s. But Kika's good. Scale of 1 to 10, I would say 7 out of 10. The reason why you might be like, hey, that's kind of like a low score for someone who's good. Remember, 5 is average, 6 is above average, 7 is good. I always say this is what's missing that dictates some of the score. What's missing is some of the roles that she has. What's missing is, I do want to have a ping pass. I do want to have a rapid. I do want to have a low driven. And I would gladly take away chip shot and relentless for those things, you know? And even at this point, when it comes to like a plus for play style, you know, you could have gave her the finesse plus, you could have gave her a low driven plus, you could have gave, like, there's other things you could have did for her card that made her better. And then the other thing being just lacking strength. I need my players to have strength, because I don't play meta. I don't do ratty shit, but I play against rats. And when you're playing against rats, you want strength to be able to, like, muscle them off the ball, or be able to just hold them off and get them all off you. There's certain things that you want to be able to do, and your individual stats will dictate that. So I do want better reactions. 87 is not great. It's good, but it's not great. And I do want better strength. So That's it for Kika. Hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on the next video. Boys and Archer. Look forward to some gameplay in the future. I'm out of here. Deuces.